Here we go, Tony. We're pitching out a little deeper, huh?
Yeah, just off the brake line. The wind's blowing over the top.
Yeah, this one's digging.
All right.
Good start. Beautiful morning here on Leech Lake in north central Minnesota, one of Minnesota's famous walleye factories, and I'm with the master of walleye fishing, and for that matter, a couple other species from time to time, Tony Roach. Tony's got us on a hot fall walleye bite up here on Leech Lake. Just getting started here. It's a beautiful fall morning. The leaves are peeking on the trees. Look at this one. Holy cow.
Just a tub. Nice,
Chunky.
Rod.
Good job. Way to put us on them. In today's segment, we're talking fishing fall walleyes in shallow water. And we've got a couple different techniques that we're going to share with you today. Tony's going to show us some pretty hot tactics that he uses for these fish. And these will work anywhere you're fishing shallow walleyes in the fall, right, Tony?
That's right.
There we go. Beautiful start to the morning.
You know, today we're fishing that classic jig and shiner bite, but it's not like you'd think like vertical fishing. You know, on Leech Lake, a lot of these fish will move up into these either sand flats or rocky sand transitions. They're just feeding on bait fish. In the fall, that bait just migrates to these shorelines, and really on Leech, you can never fish too shallow. You know, I always start really, really shallow and then work my way out. I know there's a lot of lakes where you start deep and then work shallow, but Leech, they're in the shallows, they're aggressive. If they're up there, they're feeding, and we're pitching baits. It's just a riot. I love the way they clunk a jig in the fall. Yeah, that one just clocked it, Raj. Like I was saying, pitching towards the shoreline. You know, right now there's just a little sand rift that we're fishing here. It's only about a 1 foot drop, but that wind's coming off there. The bait's setting up right there. Man, another beauty.
Another good one?
Yeah.
Man, big size. Big average size. Nice
Beautiful
chunk.
fish, Raj.
Wow. Man, that's a monster.
And what I love about the way they hit these baits is they absolutely clunk it. And in part to the line that I'm using. You know, I'm using a fluorocarbon braid combination. You can feel everything. Anytime I'm pitching baits like that, I love using that fluorocarbon braid for one reason. There's no stretch. I can feel everything. So even if I get sandgrass on there, I can feel if my bait's fouled. I can feel if that minnow falls down on my jig, and I can definitely feel the clunk of that walleye. Man, that just never gets old. There you go, Rod.
Our rods are real specific to this shallow jigging technique too. I've got a 7 foot medium light power fast action Legend Elite from St. Croix. And Tony, you've got the Legend X, the 610, medium light extra fast, right?
Yeah, I love pitching that 610, that blank. And what I love about St. Croix blanks is they're so light. You don't have any sort of fatigue at the end of the day after casting all day. And you want to talk about being able to feel a bite way out there. You know, Raj, gosh, it's hard to beat a St. Croix.
Awesome rods. There's a big
Ooh,
one here.
another
Look at
nice
this.
one.
A chunky one, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Beautiful golden color on this fish. Look at that. And that's kind of typical of Leech Lake right there. Just real healthy walleye population. One of Minnesota's best walleye fisheries. And lots of numbers of fish like this. And lots of big size ones too. Man, that's a chunk. Look at them in the fall. When they're feeding like this to get ready for winter, you can really see their bellies just full. And if we were to fillet a fish like that, you'd see it's full of those little perch and those little shiner minnows. Man, did he ever pop that, Tony? I mean, just wham.
Just angry fish.
It was so fun. Look at this rod. Dunk, 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 dunk. That was way out at the end of the casting, and it sunk down. I twitched it twice and just bang, jumped on it. They are chowing today. This one's digging too. We got the birds out here diving. They're out eating minnows. The walleyes are eating minnows.
Well, what's incredible about Leech too is this bite is not just a fall bite. It's all season. You know, spring, summer, you get a little bit of wind. These fish will chew all summer, all fall. It's just amazing how much they eat on this lake. Well, it shows in their belly, right?
Right. This is a big one here. Real toad.
Oh, nice one, Raj.
Man.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. No wonder that one thumped it. It is a monster. Look at the head on this thing. This is a beast.
Heck yeah.
So healthy. Look at him fighting, trying to eat the net. Look at that.
There you go.
Yeah, look at that moon eye right down his gullet, huh? There it is.
The crazy part about this whole scenario is we've literally been fishing an hour and we're absolutely cracking them. Dead flat, calm.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it is.
Look at that, just a monster. It's actually kind of a thin fish. This one needs to stay in the shallows a little longer and keep eating. I'm gonna let this big one go. We're not nearly done fishing yet, but if you want to enjoy some spectacular walleye fishing, it's Leech Lake. And make sure you get yourself some moon eye jigs too. With Tony Roach, I'm Roger Cormier. We'll be right back with more Midwest Outdoors.